Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So, I know we all have them. They are our end cutoffs of our journal signatures. So, you know how you cut and it doesn't fit just the size, so you put them in a bag, you put them in a box, you put them in a wherever, and you save them for later. And then it accumulates, and you get more, and you get more. And you have too many. So it's like, what do you do with them? What in the heck can I do with these? Well, I do really have a solution for you guys today, and I think it's going to be fun, so stay tuned. Okay, so yes, you guys knew I was going to throw a little sewing at you here, and it's super simple. You can totally do it. It's beginner friendly. This is step 1 that I did. So you can just take your papers, go to your machine, your sewing machine, and just stick this down, put your foot down, sew a little bit, change the stitch, sew a little bit, change the stitch, or you could do them all the same stitch, either way. So you just keep sewing. And then as this goes through, you just put the other one in. It's called chain sewing. So you put the other one in, and then you sew, change the stitch, and just keep doing that. And then you get to that, and then you just keep going. You stop. You can stop if you want, lift the foot up, put it under, and close it down if you want to. But if not, if you're a little more experienced, you could just go through and just do the next one, do the next one. And it's so fast. This took me maybe, I'm going to show you all that I've done, and it took me maybe tops 20 minutes to get all this done. Okay, so this was the first step where you could just sew on your papers. And these are great. And I'm going to show you how to use all these, or how I would use these in a journal. So we got these. That's the first step. Okay? And you can just leave it just like that if you want to. Then I went ahead and went, you know what? And I started looking around. This is getting overflowed. I have just explosion of threads, ropes, all this. I throw all in here. And I need to use it. So this was the next thing I did. Now these make a great base for clusters too, and that's going to be the main thing for these. So I just went through. You can see the different stitches on the back here. And like I said, you could just do one kind of stitch. Zigzag would work probably the best, just to catch everything. And what I did is I just took my threads. I'll show you guys. So I just took my threads, I put my paper down, and I just looked through the colors. I have so many different colors in here, so I kind of try to move them around a little so they're not all clumped up together. And I seriously just laid it down like that. Put it in my sewing machine and just started sewing. So the only thing you have to watch out for is when you have all these threads is your foot, which is the part that goes up and down. You know, you can lift it and it goes up and down. That's the foot of it. You just got to make sure that as you're going, like, a piece doesn't get caught around the top of the foot, and just keep checking that. And if it does, what I was doing is just taking my scissors and just kind of snipping it just to make it so it didn't get caught. Or if it did get caught, you'll look in the back and it'll start bunching up. So just keep checking every once in a while. So I just did that. I just ran stitches all the way down. And I'm like, well, this is great. This is a great base. Okay, so that's how I did that. So that's great to use up. And I went through, and I'll show you. So these are all the ones I did. It's just a fun way to use up your end pieces. Then I started looking at my fabrics, because, I mean, this is just one little bin I have. And it's all my tea dyed, coffee dyed, just fun little snippets here and there that I need to incorporate and use. So I'm trying to go through all my scraps, all that. So what I did is, I think that turned out pretty fun right there. And I'll show you guys. This is what I did. I went ahead and did the first step. Did our first step like this. Okay. And then I went through and looked at my stuff here, and I'm like, you know what, that'll work. I'll cut off a little piece. So I did all this before I started sewing, and you could just go like that with it or lay it flat, however you want. So I did that. Then I was like, well, what would look good on top, you know? So I just went like this, took the fabric and kind of folded it and stuck it down, put it however I wanted. And then I just took it and ran it right up through and just put it through the sewing machine and just sewed them all down like that. Just like that. So you can see the back here. So that's a great little base right there for you guys. Now, let's see what we can do with these. I actually did one that could be considered finished. And I thought the word explore was perfect for today. And why not explore? Why not look through your stuff, grab your things, see what you can do, what you can make with it, a different way to look at it, and just put something together. I mean, it's so much fun. Like, that was really invigorating. It was just so nice just to get all this scraps into something, you know. So what I can do is you just take it and go, okay, I'm ready for a little cluster. And you go like that. So let's see, and I think that'd be fun in the front. And I had a leftover, I did a video for you guys in my feather journal, and I practiced first. And that's my word I did for everybody is explore in it. And I did a fun title page. So I'll post that on the end screen if you guys want to come check it out. But I figured, why not? Why not use it? I had it sitting over there. So let's just go ahead and put it on the front of this title page. This is just my rainbow journal that I use for examples for you guys and stuff. This is just my little journal I have. Just glue it in the back. Put it down however you want. And look at that, an instant cluster, anything like that. And the thing is they're really not that bulky. I mean, you really don't get much bulk with them at all. Because I think once you add the threads, you know, that's pretty thin. And then you stack up whatever you want on it. And then you take it and sew down. And when you do the sewing down, it presses it pretty flat. I mean, we're not talking a lot of bulk here. And if you want it down further, you can just do another line, and just the more you sew it down, the more flatter it'll get. So yeah, so this was just a fun little, what in the heck do you do with the end cuts of your signatures? You have a whole bag of them sitting around, or a box of them, or however. And I thought I'd give you guys a fun little view of it, I hope. If you guys are liking this, please hit the like button, and it helps me so much, and comment down below. So I wanted to, this is just the basic. If you just wanted to go ahead and just do this, and just have these, and just the basic sewing part of it all. And then there's the next step, where you just throw down just some threads, and then sew it. And then there's the one where you can throw in the fabric on top and do that. And then there's the one where you can have it, where you do a little centerpiece in it, and it's all ready to go. So you can have it so it's just ready to go. You just take these and go, okay, which one's going to work great on my journal or on my journal page, and just go, oh, there it is. Glue it in the back, put it down. You can put on pockets, which is great. You could put it on belly bands, on the outside of belly bands, which is works perfect. You can decorate, I got a mess going, I got projects everywhere. You could decorate the front of your journal with it. You can have it so it's in the front. And if you do that, you can add more stuff to it, you know, and make it a little more bulky if you wanted to. So, I mean, there's so many options. There's so many options that you can use these for. And yeah, so I just wanted to pop in today and show you guys some fun things to use up your scraps here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. And if you could, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you get to see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.